Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you want to learn how to time rallies like this, and get insane rally approach shown right here, please make sure to watch the entire video. Enjoy. In this video, I will be creating 4 main sections. The first one will explain how to perfectly time rallies using my spreadsheet and other techniques. The second one will explain the heroes, artifacts, and pet pairings that you should be running. The third will explain what rally should hit first, second, third, fourth, etc. Then the fourth section will show some of our rally highlights from the season, with some memes, jokes, and funny moments included. For step 1, you need to find a fort near the person you want to rally. So for example, let's say I want to rally this dude, right? All of the rally leaders need to rally this fort, and then let the fort walk from your city, and as soon as it leaves your city, you need to grab the march time. For 90% of the situations, this march time that is displayed when you're about to launch a rally or send a march out is incorrect. So, as an example, as soon as it leaves your city, you grab the march time, then you go over to the spreadsheet, and you insert it right here in this column. And you want to add the names of all your rally leaders, you want to add the alliance or shell that all of your rally leaders are in, and then obviously you add all of the march times. From there, you can go over to the right, and as you can see, all the rally leaders are now reordered, and this is in launch sequence. So on the right here, where it says 5 minutes, this is the person that's going to launch the rally first. And they're going to set their rally on the city when you're ready, and then once their mobilizing timer hits 4 minutes and 40 seconds, then Sinner is going to start his rally. Once Balaka's timer gets to 3 minutes and 35 seconds, then Chico will launch, so on and so forth. You are not using timers, you are only using the mobilizing time to coordinate these rallies. Alright guys, for the last method of rally timing, I call this the lazy way of rallying. This is normally how I do it, just because there's not a lot of thought that you need to put into it. But basically, you use timers. Most of you guys are probably familiar with what that term means, and it is just a farm account that is sending a one-troop march into these rallies from far away, so I recommend teleporting in Zone 1. And basically what you're doing is you're waiting for the rally time to get down to waiting, which means the mobilization timer has reached 0. Once it is at the waiting phase, then you can kick out those one-troop marches whenever, and then the rally will walk. Now, as you can see, all those rallies are in the waiting phase, which means we are ready to launch this. So, just to quickly explain, I will be sending my rally first. Once my rally leaves, it will be walking over to Meow City. Once it reaches Meow's, then we're sending Meow's rally. Once both reach Zaddy City, then we're sending Zaddy's rally. So, let's kick this off. I am sending mine first, and then like I said, once it reaches Meow City, once it reaches Parallel, then we're sending Meow's rally. Now we're waiting for both of those rallies to hit the Zaddy City. Since Zaddy is sending infantry, it is generally going to be faster than archer rallies, so we can either wait till it's parallel or a little bit before, but now we just sent the infantry rallies. You can see the infantry rally is ahead, and it will continue gaining ground. And then also another thing to consider, that infantry rallies have charge as well, so it will always reach the fort first, or the city first, if those archer rallies are parallel with them before you launch. Now they are perfectly synced within 10 seconds, that's exactly what you want. You don't want rallies being 30 seconds apart. Now let's dive into hero pairings. If you are rallying anyone over 150 mil, I always recommend launching between 3 to 4 rallies, 2 infantry and 1 to 2 archer rallies. For your tank rally, you can either run Gorsh Danfel, Gorsh Magro, Gorsh Kuma, or Quan Kuma. In MFD, we will run Quan Kuma as a tank rally with an advanced CS Mossrock. Our second rally will either be Magro Danfil or Quan Magro. Getting Magro involved increases the HP debuff on the enemy city by dealing bruised. This then buffs your archer rallies tremendously. Remember, you want to burn these cities as fast as possible. You take high deads on cities the longer you're hitting them. Our third and fourth rally will either be Magze with a Shadow Manticore or Sybil Falgrim with Barb Manticore. So in conclusion, I will be having my alliance run Quan Kuma with an advanced CS Mossrock as the tank rally. For the second rally, I'll be running Quan Magro with a fierce attack Moonbear. For the third rally, I'll be running Sybil Falgrim with a Barbed Manticore. For the fourth rally, I'll be running Magret Zeta with a Shadow Manticore. If you wanted to do more than 4 rallies, make sure that they are either archer, cavalry, or mage rallies, but doing as many Mags A rallies as possible yields the best results. With one Mags A rally hitting a 200 million power player, the highest normal attack damage I've seen was over 700,000. This is because it hit when Kuma and Moguro HP debuff were inflicted on the city.
ABda Wildin because they tried to stop the rally.
Alright, everyone cancel. We're done. No,
You sure?
no, everyone cancel. Absolute. I literally told you exactly what we were gonna do. We said we'd cancel. You guys are actually. Everyone talk about that guy. He was talking so much about MFD being scared to rally him. He comes here and then he swarms the rally to get the other rallies to hit first. That is absolutely unreal. Actually. Alright. I'm getting off. What a. I hope, Barracuda, you recorded that, right? So I can put that in my video and call him up. Alright, good. Send it to me right now. I'll make sure that's the big.
All right, devs. This KVK's gotta be fair, right? I swear, if you drop us in with a boring kingdom to fight again, I will crash out. Like,
Why did the devs give A classification to clearly B alliances? Like, what the f? Now we allied with Echo. Shout out to King SOD, please carry us.
to MFD and my beloved Quokka, we might get butt depending who we match for next season.
With that being said, I would like to announce that I am not gay.
Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so.